Welcome to another episode of Ridiculous Reverb Listings. I am your host, Fluff, and if you would like more Ridiculous Reverb Listings, I started an Instagram. I will link down below in the description for more regular ridiculous listings, if you may, because I know I do. And with that, let's get to the ridiculousness, shall we? Epiphone Elitist Dwight Trash Casino Outfit White 2012. $250,000 for an Epiphone? Was it owned by Dwight Yoakam? This is Dwight. Okay, let's read. How does it feel to be viewing a listing for a guitar so rare and desirable that is the only one for sale anywhere on the internet as you read this? For your viewing pleasure is the Epiphone Elitist Dwight Yoakam Dwight Trash Signature Model Casino. It's not the only thing that's elitist, you know what I'm saying? It's a bad joke. Okay. It's a pretty guitar. Okay, yeah. This is, okay. It's an Epiphone. There were only 250 of these offered worldwide. Each one was handmade in Japan under the Elitist line. Pictures of the case, certificate of authenticity, and serial number will be provided while the sale is being processed by Reverb. There are too many scammers to let that info out in the open, but rest assured this is the real McCoy. The guitar has a classic look, blah, 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 blah. Guitar backstory, designed by Dwight Yoakam, blah, blah, blah. I get that these are rare, and I get that these are limited, but if anyone is going to pay $250,000 for a Japanese-made Epiphone, it's not going to be me. That's nuts. See, I mean, even look down here. You know, price guide, estimated value, and that's based on sold listings, all right? $1,700 to $2,000, which is still a lot for an Epiphone, but I'm sure... like, it's limited and stuff. Okay. Dude, even $3,000, $4,000? Fine. $250,000. You're not even taking offers. That's, ridiculous. Oh. I just blacked out. A 1981 Gibson Les Paul Silverburst Art Deco. Oh my. Oh, that poor guitar. Oh my Lord. Oh. I honestly thought for a second this was like a joke. This is not a joke. Oh, you poor thing. Oh no. You poor thing. Oh. Oh, no. I'm astonished. Okay, so here's... I can't even look at it. Oh my God. And they still want $4,500 for this thing. Here's what this is. Let me paint you a picture. This guitar was, you know, this guitar was played by someone in like a Devo cover band back in the mid 80s when this guitar was not worth, well, actually they weren't worth what they are now, even just a few years ago. I mean, I think I've looked in the sold listings on Reverb, and the highly coveted Silverburst pre-Adam Jones signature model, you know, some of these went for $2,000 even 3-4 years ago. No one really cared about these until fairly recently in the last 5 or 10 years, honestly. Because there's not a ton of them around, but, you know, inherently, it's just a Les Paul custom with a cool finish. However, someone probably did this in the 80s and was in some weird cover band or something like that, and this thing sat in a closet ever since. And someone's nephew or something like that was like, hey, those are going for a lot of money. I bet you I could list that on Reverb, and then someone put it on Reverb. I bet you that's what's happened. Half refin, I guess you would call it. This is a stripped back and neck, original Silverburst and cavity headstock on some on the top. Original Tim Shaw pickups. This was an amazing guitar, and I suppose it could still be refinished, but that's just sad. Oh, that's very new wavy 80s thing. It's ugly. It's horrible. That poor guitar. It could be saved. I wouldn't pay 4,500 bucks for it though. I'd pay like, you know, I'll toss them an offer for like 3. I'm not gonna toss them an offer, but oh. All right, let's move on. I can't look at this anymore. Peavey T40 bass, 1978 natural, $10,000. These were pretty cool basses. Not $10,000 cool. See some signatures. Peavey T40 was owned, used, and signed by Lynyrd Skynyrd's original bass player, Leon Wilkeson. It has other signatures as well, but Leon's is the main one. Preserved by family after his passing. If this ain't part of the rich history of Florida music and Southern rock, I'll eat my hat. Okay. So it's signed by the dude from Lynyrd Skynyrd, which is cool. You know, file under cool, but I don't know if it's worth $10,000. Is anyone really like just really jonesing after a signed bass by the dude in Lynyrd Skynyrd that they probably can't name? I don't know. Maybe. They've had 6 offers and it's still up. $10,000. I mean, these basses are super, super cool. I'm a big fan of these basses and guitars for that matter. Really neat. Very original. They were the first instruments to utilize CNC machining back in the 70s. Peavey was the very first one to do that. Very innovative. Really, really cool. Wait, did he sign it like multiple times? I think he did, didn't he? Sign it again. Yeah, okay. I think they've smoked way too much weed. Also, they're in Florida. So, that tells you everything you need to know. Don't get me wrong. Florida, you know what, I can't even say I like Florida. Sorry. My bad. Gibson Explorer Thunder Horse. Oh, a Thunder Horse. Gibson Explorer 2011 nitrocellulose lacquer Silverburst. $11,000? What? Now these are, again, file under super cool. Almost $12,000 though? Nah, bruh. Nah. Yeah, Brendan Small from Death Clock. There was only 400 of these. Yeah, I get they're limited. Wasn't the release something like a Guitar of the Week kind of thing where they only released a limited amount? I'm pretty sure that was it. I don't really want to part with it. It's worth a lot to me, but sadly, it's just been sitting as a collector piece, being I rarely ever played it. I am not in need of selling this guitar. Okay, so like you guys in the comments say about a lot of this stuff, this is like someone's wife telling him, you better sell that guitar. And he's like, fine. And he's listing it for like a crazy amount of money so it'll never sell. Look, honey, I have it listed. I haven't gotten any bites on it. Damn. That's a sick guitar though. That's a super sick guitar. But file this one under, there's the section. Nope. Okay, so this listing ended, but I still wanted to show you guys. Line 6 HX Stomp, white, power supply plus box only. Someone literally got one of those limited edition, I think it's a Sweetwater exclusive HX Stomp in white. Even though it doesn't show that on the box because the boxes are all the same. I should sell this box. I bet you someone's looking for a box plus a power supply for this thing. And they were selling the box, an HX Stomp box for $60. Look, I appreciate their hustle. I respect it. I also don't respect it. This one's for the limited edition white. So like if there's someone like going, oh, I got Timmy a white line 6 HX Stomp in white, but I don't have the box. I wish I could find a box. Maybe someone bought it. I don't know. Comes with pretty much everything but the stomp itself, i.e. the manual, power supply, and wiring diagram and padding. That's funny. Boss TB2W Tone Bender Wazacraft. Now these were a limited run of 3,000 pedals. I know that. $1,690. You Boss folks, man, I swear. Remember that gold DS1 that we had on here in like episode 2? Oh, like new Wazacraft. These were $360 if you were able to get one like from Sweetwater or something like that. These were just released like a couple of months ago. In most other countries, it'll be express mail. Please note the buyer may be responsible for import duty into their country. In addition, there may be some COVID-related shipping delays. There's going to be some shipping delays, but we will give you free shipping. You know, I never really cared about the Tone Bender. And it's cool. Again, cool. Already going for $1,700. Oh, there's 2 of them used. $1,700. Okay, so there's 1 used. Or there's just one shipping. Or 1 listing, excuse me. Yeah, wow. That's, Nah, bruh. Nah. And last but not least, we have a Jimi Hendrix owned and used Marshall Super Lead 100 going for $350,000 plus $4,000 shipping. Now, this is exactly what it says it is. This is a real deal amp. Owned, used, and recorded 1969 Marshall Super Lead 100. March of 1969. Summer of 69 concerts. Used it at Woodstock. He used it at the Isle of Wight. Band of Gypsies. The head chief of Marshall Heritage and Archive Services at Marshall blessed it, inspected it, and there's a letter from Marshall included in the sale. There's a film link. Serious inquiries only, documented in the biography, blah, blah. There's 3 letters of authenticity. Okay? Let's take a look. Oh, wow. 360p resolution photo. You know, super cool. This is of the coolest level of gear for sale that you could buy. That's super, super cool. Yeah, this is the Band of Gypsies. Yeah, that's really, really cool. So you know what? And let me pause for 1 second. One thing that isn't ridiculous is the shipping, believe it or not. $4,000 for shipping. I wouldn't even think that covers the insurance to ship it, let alone the shipping. So, you're not shipping this UPS, right? You're like hiring a service to actually like put this in a private plane or something like that. So like $4,000 shipping is not crazy at all. Is this worth $350,000 though? To put this into perspective, the last amp of Jimmy's confirmed amp that was listed and that was auctioned off, I believe by Julian's in 2008, went for 30,000 pounds then. Is this super, super cool? Yeah, it's unbelievably cool. The coolest, in fact. Is this worth $350,000? Tell me in the comments. This is one of those I'm not even going to try to front, but I will say, if you expect me to spend $350,000, I better get way better quality pictures and like gut shots than these potato cam photos. That's hilarious. But I don't know if it's worth $350,000. I am asking you guys. Leave a comment down below because honestly, what would you pay for this amplifier if you had the money? If you had unlimited funds, what would you pay for this amplifier? I would like to know. And that does it for this episode of Ridiculous Reverb Listings. If you have your own Ridiculous Reverb listing, feel free to shoot me an email. I will link down below in the description, as well as come and hang out with me over on Instagram, where I post all sorts of ridiculous reverb listings that don't even make it on any of these videos. You've been wonderful. I've been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you liked the video you just watched, please consider subscribing. And if you want to further support me and what I do, consider using some of the affiliate links down below in the description of this video. Go on over to Sweetwater, buy yourself something, and help me out at the same time. It's a win-win for both of us.